What's up, Miles? It's ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos where I call out huge plays way before they happen. Also, if you want to get access to the most profitable trading community for cryptocurrencies in the entire world, go ahead and join the Patreon. The link will be in my video description, where I put out constant day trade alerts. I give you guys constant updates, and I give you guys opportunities to get in cryptos before they take off, before they even are released, where you can make lots of money. In addition to that, I have a VIP Discord for tiers 2 and above. You can speak to me on the phone. You can message me at any time. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there to help you make money in crypto. Go ahead and check it out. Now, if you love cryptocurrencies, do me a huge favor by hitting up the like button. Please consider doing that. It really helps to support the channel and also to share this information for free with others. And if you are interested in getting 5 free stocks worth up to $8,000, go ahead and click my WEBULL link in my video description. Just go ahead and create an account, deposit 1 penny. That's all you have to do. And also, all of my socials will be in my video description. Make sure you follow them because there are scammers, people impersonating me, and I do put free information on those sites as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into the content. So yesterday was pretty red. There was a lot of fear in the market, and that red, as we pretty much are still seeing today, is overflowing in today. But there are some good altcoins up, like VeChain. Some altcoins are still continuing to do very good, like Algorand. This thing is not even stopping. A lot of these small cryptos are doing very good, and that's very exciting. But here's the thing. I showed you guys in my video yesterday, which you should definitely go watch right now. But I showed you all that people are very fearful out there. We are still in extreme fear again and again and again. The fear is just not letting up as of right now because the market is still trading sideways. Now, when people are very fearful, people are scared to buy. That's just normal because they don't want to buy and their money goes down. They're scared of drops and crashes, which could certainly potentially happen at any time. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's just my own opinion. And investing in cryptocurrencies can be risky at times. So we see that crypto fear and greed is up. The social sentiment of retail investors is fearful. And that is because we have shutdowns. We have people sick with the flu all over the world causing shutdowns. A lot of that has a play with it, has a part to play in causing all of this fear, this panic, this FUD. FUD is fear, uncertainty, doubt, if you did not know. In addition to that, there is high inflation numbers, and these high inflation numbers are scaring people, retail investors. They're scaring institutions, they're scaring the stock markets. But let's go ahead and take a look at what the stock market is doing today. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu. We're going to be talking about the whole crypto market. But what there is a chart you can look up called futures. And futures are a thing that are traded by institutions. And if you didn't know, there's 3 major indices in the stock market, which basically divide up all the companies in the US by certain sectors. You have the NASDAQ, which is primarily composed of tech companies like Tesla or Apple. Those are tech companies there in the NASDAQ. You have the S&P 500, top 500 companies in the country. You have the Dow Jones Industrial. All of these indices divide up certain sectors within our country and the economy, basically. And if we take a look at all the different ones, we can see overall what markets, what businesses are doing well now. And all the stocks in the stock market are basically composed of these companies, these industries. And depending on how these indices look, we can see overall how the economy is looking. We can see how all the stocks are looking. And taking a look now, we can see the Dow Jones is actually doing well. The stock market is fairly bullish, guys. The stock market is fairly bullish. The NASDAQ is down today. A lot of times when you see the NASDAQ down, that does run into the crypto market. So cryptos are technology companies, basically, right? So when the NASDAQ is down, generally crypto is down. And as we're seeing a little bit of a pullback, but if we take a look at these stock charts, guys, they're still very bullish. They're still very bullish. And that's a good thing to see. They're not crashing. They're not blowing off a cliff. And if they were, that would definitely be not a good sign. Would not be a good sign for cryptocurrencies. So since the stock market is looking decent, it's looking healthy, that lets us know that cryptos could be recovering here soon. So if you ever want to understand what's happening, what's going to be most likely happening in the crypto market, take a look at the indices of the stock market, the NASDAQ, Dow Jones, the S&P 500, see how they're performing, see how the stock market is performing, all these industries, all these different sectors of the companies in the US, the economy, see how they're performing. And that will give us a good indication of whether, the markets are healthy, cryptos are healthy, whether we are due for a correction. When you start to see the stock market starting to crash and crash and crash, That's not a good sign for cryptos. But since we're actually seeing some bullish charts, some bullish recoveries for the stock market, that's a good indication for us that we are near to recovering. So we see that cryptocurrencies, as you watched in my video last night, I explained very clearly that cryptocurrencies are trading sideways. And I said, guys, look, we are now approaching this major level of resistance that we keep hitting over and over and over again. And if we take a look at it, guys, look at how awesome technical analysis is. We keep coming down to this support level and bouncing up every single time. But as it is now appearing, we are forming a triangle, guys, another triangle, a descending triangle within this same trading range. So now we are approaching the apex, and we can understand the trading ranges. We can understand the patterns of the price action or the movement by just using these support levels, these resistance levels, and kind of lining them up with the price movement. And that will allow us to see the current pattern. And we see that the current pattern is getting squeezed into this apex, which means that here very soon, there has to be a huge move, a decisive move to show us where we are now headed. And in this article, it tells us very clearly and confirms my very sentiment that something very big is about to happen. Look, Bitcoin reaches for $47,000. As analysts agree, Bitcoin price consolidation cannot last. So replace the word Bitcoin with cryptocurrencies, because we understand that Bitcoin is basically the whole ecosystem of cryptos, and where Bitcoin moves on a technical level is basically where cryptos and altcoins like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, small coins will be moving. So what it says is there will be a breakup or a breakdown within weeks. So not long from now, there's going to be a decisive move, which I believe is probably going to be sooner than within weeks. But a huge consensus between experts around the entire world agrees that a big move is about to take place, and this big move is going to be either down to 40,000, as we mentioned in my video last night precisely, look, 40,000, up to $60,000. Now, here's the very critical thing that we need to watch. A lot of the indicators are pointing towards bullishness. Whenever there is consolidation periods within markets, guys, we always see major breakouts to the upside, because overall, cryptos are in a major bull run. Overall, the whole market is in a major bull run, but in the smaller time frames, as I also pointed out last night, very clearly, we're in a bearish market. We're in a bear market because cryptos are moving up. They've moved down, but they're just consolidating. So there's not much green action happening, which is also considered a bearish market. So we see within the price, guys, that we are trading sideways, but that we are being squeezed into this apex. So we could be seeing this decisive move. It would be very good if we actually end up continuing to bounce up and break this level of resistance. That would be a good sign for the market that we might start to see a little bit of green. And if there is a little bit of green in the Patreon, we will be doing some short-term trades, very short, quick day trades, and making quick, easy money while the market is bearish. And even the last couple of days, we bought a new crypto in the Patreon that went up over 70x. Had a little bit of a pullback, but it's coming back up. A lot of us in the Patreon were able to buy the crypto when it launched. We made so much money. It was absolutely crazy. I've never seen those gains ever before in my life. It's very cool to get involved in a crypto that literally just launched. So that's very exciting. So overall, as we see, the market is about to do something big. And overall, as we have taken a look at indicators in my previous videos, the indicators are pointing towards bullish. The indicators are pointing towards a big move to the upside, as this article, this technical analysis expert, is pointing out that we are due for a major move here soon. And we are definitely going to be getting a pump, because Bitcoin always recovers. Cryptos always recover, at least the good ones. And Bitcoin, the slowest performing crypto on average, performs 230% every single year. And I believe that Bitcoin will at least 2 to 3x this year from its current level, which could be over $150,000 when it's all said and done. And if Bitcoin breaks 100K, 150K, something crazy, maybe greater, you best believe Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and many others will probably far outperform Bitcoin. Now, speaking specifically of Shiba Inu is setting up in a very bullish pattern, as I have called out in my previous videos as well, which you should definitely check out. Check out my Shiba Inu videos if you're interested in Shiba. Check out some of these other coins that I mentioned. I made a video where I said top 3 coins that are going to 10x this year. One of them had already 10x within 2 days of me making that video. Shiba Inu on a technical standpoint is looking absolutely beautiful. And I said, once the market starts to recover and bounce up, Shiba Inu is going to make a huge, absolutely huge move, because there are major catalysts for Shiba Inu that are going to be sending Shiba Inu up to the moon again this year, in my opinion. Shiba Inu is looking good. Dogecoin is looking good. There's a whole bunch of catalysts for these small coins, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, happening this year like crazy, absolutely crazy. So you better get ready and get prepared, and we help you do that in the Patreon. Now, if you've gotten something out of the video so far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please show me some support. I really appreciate all comments, all the likes, everything you guys do. And I will see you all later.